זוהר פרשת שמות ליום חמישי. משה היה הורה את צאן יתרו, חותנו, כהן משה. And Moshe was the shepherd of the ships of his father-in-law Ytro, which was called Midian. וחייה פתח ואמר, מזמור לדוד, השם לא לא יחסר, כלומר, השם בורי, השם ההורה שלי, בהורה מנהיג את הצאן ומוליכיו למעלה טוב, למעלה שמן במקום נחלים מים, וישר הליכתם בצדק ובמשפט. אף הקדוש ברוך הוא כתיב, בינות דשא ירביצני, עמי מנוחות ינני, נפשי ישובב וכו'. Rabbi Raphael says, it is written in the Tehillim, Hashem, you are my shepherd, and I will not miss anything. And what does it mean that you are my shepherd? It says, you are, there's the same thing as a shepherd directs his sheep in the right way, and he makes them go where they can eat, where they can drink, and to make sure that they don't get lost, etc. The same thing, Kadosh Baruch Hu, it's written, you will bring me to the pasture where I can eat and where I can rest. אמר רבי יוסי, דרך ההורה לנהוג בצדק את צאנו, להרחיקם מן הגזל, להנהיגם במישור, והשבט בידו שלא יעטו ימין ושמאל. כאן הקדוש ברוך הוא רואה את ישראל להנהיגם במישור, רואה את השבט בידו שלא יעטו ימין ושמאל. רבי יוסי says, the way of a shepherd is to make sure that his small sheep are in the right way, and to make sure they will not be stolen. Right? He said, and he has in his hand a stick, and this stick is to make sure they will not go astray on the right or on the left. He says the same thing, Kadosh Baruch Hu also does the same thing, and he has also a shevet, he has also a stick, which is a question, a way of saying that he has something that in his hand to make sure that Israel will not go astray on the right or on the left. דבר אחר, משה היה הורה, ורבי יוסי תדע לך, שכל זמן שההורה החכם מנהל את צאנו, הוא מוכן לקבל עול מלכות שמיים. He says, another interpretation, Rabbi Yosef says, no, that when the hore, the shepherd, is chacham, and he knows how to direct his sheep, so he can receive what we call all malchut shamayim, the yoke of Hashem. ואם ההורה שוטה, עליו נקרא תקווה לחסים ממנו. But if he is stupid, on him it is written on the Mishle that the faith, if you want, of a stupid person is just on himself. I mean, he thinks everything is from him. אמר רבי יהודה, משה חכם היה, הוא בא כי לנהוג את צאנו, בורא מדוד שנאמר, והנה רואה בצאן, למדך שדוד חכם גדול היה, והרואה צאן, צאנו כדין וכשורה, לפיכך עשו הקדוש ברוך הוא מלך על כל ישראל. He says, Rabbi Yehuda says, Moshe was a chacham, and he knew how to direct his sheep. He says that we learned this from David, the Melech, but it's written, V'hine orei batzon, the same thing as it is written for Moshe, the Moshe היה רואה את הצאן, and for Shemuel it's written about David, V'hine orei batzon, to know also that David was also a big chacham, and he knew how to direct his sheep the right way. That's why Hashem made him king on all Israel. ולמה צאן ולא בקר? אמר רבי יהודה, ישראל נקראים צאן, שנאמר, ואתם צאני צאן והייתי אדם אתם. He says, Rabbi Yehuda asks, why are they called sheep and not like, bakar, like parot, cows, and why are they called like tzon, like something fragile like this? He says, because it is written, like in Ezekiel, Vaten tzoni, you are my sheep. רוצים כצאן קדשים כצאן ירושלים. מה הצאן שהקרבו על מזבח בשבילם זוכה לחיי העולם הבא? It is as when you bring the small sheep in as a korban on the mizbeach, because of them you merit חיי העולם הבא. The same thing, כך המנהיג לישראל כדין כשורה בשבילם זוכה לחיי העולם הבא. The same thing, when the shepherd of Am Israel is doing it the right way and is bringing Israel on the right path, is also זוכה לעולם הבא. ועוד ההורה את הצאן, שהצאן יולדות, הלא נוטל אותם תלאים בחיקו כדי שלא ילאו ויגיעו, ומוליכם אחרי מותם, ולחם עליהם. ככה מנהיג חץ אלא נחילה ולחמים ולא בחזריות. וכן אמר משה, כי תאמר אלי שאהו בחיקך וגומר. And also, when the shepherd is with his sheep and he see a female giving birth, then he takes care of the small ones, and he makes sure also that they're not going to be hurt and stepped on, and that they're behind their mother, right? And he makes sure that they are going behind her and they are protected, so he has pity on them. He says the same thing. Manhig, the leader of Bnei Israel, also has to direct Bnei Israel with bounty, with rachamim, to make sure that they are going in the right way, and not to be a leader that has a ga'ava, that thinks he has the right to be, you call this ga'ava, to think of himself, like he's important and he's the one, etc. No, it has to be anava, with a lot of modesty. Because what? Because as Mafak is going to say here now, בהורא את הצאן כשהוא רואה הטוב, מציל את הצאן מן העזבים ומן האריות, כרבני ישראל אם הוא טוב, מצילה מן האומות, מדין של מטה ומדין של מעלה, ותיכן לחיי העולם הבא. As the shepherd, that when he's a good shepherd, and he saves his small sheep from all the animals that want to eat them, the wolves and the lions. It's the same thing. The leader of Israel, if he's a good leader, he saves them from all the other people that want to hurt them, and he saves them for the din shel mata or the din shel mala, and the umadichim lechaye olam haba, and he brings them to the lechaye olam haba. Kach Moshe orei ne'eman haya. So the same thing. Moshe was a just shepherd. וראה הקדוש ברוך הוא שכדאי הוא להראות את ישראל באותו הדין ממש שהיה לו רואה את הצאן. And Hashem saw that since he was just, he was merited to be the shepherd of Bnei Israel. לקצבים כפי ראוי להם, והנקבות כפי ראוי להם, ולפיכך כתיב ומשה היה רואה את הצאן, ידחו חותנו ולא שלו. And that he saw that he was a righteous shepherd. That was what he was making attention, that for the males and for the females, that everything was done the right way. They were protected, like we said, that the children of the female were protected. The children could be independent by themselves, etc. So that's why it's written that Moshe was the shepherd of the sheep of Ytro and not of his. So this is what it means here by the leader. He's a leader of Israel, has to understand that Israel do not belong to him. He's only put in charge, but really Israel belong to Hashem. So this is what Hashem saw with Moshe. He saw that when he has all the sheep, he didn't feel like he owned them. He understood that they belonged to his father-in-law. So the same thing as he was a leader, he understood that what he had to lead, these people that he had to lead, were not his possession, but it was the possession of Hashem, and he was only in charge to direct them in the right way, and what is the right way is the right of Hashem. So these are the real qualities of a leader, not to trust just on himself, but to trust on Hashem, that Hashem chooses him to be a leader, and he has to be merited because of that this choice, that he has been chosen for this task. Hashem, Amen.